Okay, today we're going to make a new file in GIMP, and we're going to select New, and our file size is going to be 640 by 400. That's usually the default. We're going to go and get the toolbox. That's all we're going to use today. You can get the toolbox by going up to the Window drop-down menu, or you can use Control-B. Now we're going to select the pencil tool, and I'm going to double click on it to get the tool options menu. So there's the tool options menu, and it tells you all the options for that brush, and we're using pencil. So I'm going to change the size from 20 down to 15, and I'm going to go over and draw a letter on the canvas. So I drew a K. And now the assignment says that you need to change the color. So I'm going to go over and change the color for my next letter. I'm going to change it to red. You can see that that's what's selected. And I'm going to change the size because the assignment says to change the size. I changed it to 25. And I wrote the letter E. So the next step has us making a straight line, and I want my straight line to be skinnier, so I'm going to change the size down to 7. And I'm going to change the brush. You don't have to, but I'm going to change the brush. And I'm going to change the color to blue. So right now I'm going to tap on the canvas to make a little dot, and then I'm going to hold down the Shift key and drag it. And then when I release, it should make a straightish line. So we're going to make another line. So let's see if I can do it a little bit better. So I'm going to pick this nice aqua color for the second line because it says you have to have 2 separate colors. I'm going to tap on the one click, then I'm going to hold the Shift key down and drag it across and release it to make a nice, and click at the same time to make a kind of straight line. And we're going to use the click and drag to make a border, a zigzag border all the way around. So I'm going to pick a new color, purple, and I'm going to click on the canvas and then drag to a new spot. And I don't have to let up. I can just hold the Shift down the whole time and make the zigzag pattern border all the way around the edge. You're going to make a zigzag border all the way around. And so I kind of fast forwarded there. I changed the color in the middle of my border, but you don't have to. But now I've completed a zigzag border all the way around. And the very last tool we're going to use is the Clone tool. And it kind of looks like a stamp. That's what it looks like to me. You're going to click next to your first letter, or any letter, to make a target. Then you're going to go to an open space, a somewhat open space. If it's over something you don't have, it's no problem. And I'm going to drag, and you'll see I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. It's going to take me a long time. So I need to make my brush size from 7 to, let's say, 33. So I'm going to try it again. So now if you watch over at the original K, you'll see that it's cloning it. Every place that I drag, it's drawing exactly the same thing. So now I have an exact clone of the first K. So now we're going to export this so we can upload it to Google Drive. So go to Export, and we're going to make sure we put it on the desktop or someplace where you know where it is, because it's upsetting when you can't find your work. So I'm going to name mine last name, first name, and we worked with brushes, even though it was the pencil brush. And let's have it as a JPG, a JPEG. I'm going to make sure one more time that it's on the desktop, and then I'm going to select Export. You can change the quality if you want to. And it should be on my desktop so I can upload it.